Hi, this is Faith with your concussion coffee break. You need to make sure that your concussion doctor does this test. It's called the VOMS, VOMS. I've talked to people who a year or two into their concussion, just then, after 2 years of suffering, get diagnosed with a visual problem that my doctor diagnoses in the first few minutes of being in his office. So let me tell you a little bit about this test, the VOMS. It's VOMS. That stands for Visual Ocular Motor Screening. Okay, so it's testing for two things that are really common issues in concussion. One is issues with your eyes not working together as a team. The other is issues in your vestibular system. So they do 5 quick things. They'll take a baseline, meaning they'll ask you some questions. Do you have a headache? Are you foggy? Are you dizzy? So they know what you're feeling like right now before they start doing this test. The first thing they ask you to do is to put your thumb out in front of you and stare at it. And then take your head and shake it back and forth like you're saying no. That's testing for something called saccades. And if you have a concussion, sometimes you have a really hard time doing that. It means that you're not able to keep your gaze stable while your head is moving like you're supposed to. Another thing they'll do the same thing but have you shake your head up and down. Also testing for the same saccades and your eyes being able to stabilize your vision. The doctor will take his or her fingers and put them in front of you about this far apart and ask you to move your to just keep your head still, but move your eyes back and forth to look at those two things and do the same thing going up and down. That's testing something with your eyes working together as a team called smooth pursuits. Then they'll ask you to take your thumb again and put it out. Oh, no, sorry. Next, they'll ask you to, you can tell I'm not the doctor, I'm just telling you about what a good doctor should do. They'll take your fingers and, they'll take the finger and move it back and forth in front of you and have your eyes track, without moving your body, just have your eyes track that moving target. The next thing they do is have you again put your thumb out in front of you and swing your whole body all the way around 180 degrees. If that makes you dizzy, then you have a problem with visual motion sensitivity, something in your vestibular system. And the last thing they do is I'm just going to grab this, it's not exactly right. They'll take a pencil or a popsicle stick that has a little letter written at the top, and the doctor will take it and bring it in until it's almost at your nose. Bring it in until you see double. Now you should be able to get that in within 6 centimeters before the image doubles. If it doesn't, then you have a problem. That was the problem my son had, where when it was coming in, one of his eyes was drifting out to the side, and so the image was not looking the way it should. It was giving him headaches, dizziness, fogginess, all kinds of problems. So, like I said, make sure that you find a doctor who will do this VOMS test. If they don't know what it is, they can look it up online. You just type in VOMS. You'll find lots of information about it. It was developed by my doctors at UPMC, and people all over the world use it. It's simple, doesn't cost any money. Your doctor should be doing that test on you. If they're not, they are going to have a hard time knowing if you have a vestibular or ocular problem. Thanks. See you soon. Bye.